Hi everyone, and welcome to this episode where I'm talking about the throat chakra and how our inner child shows up in there. Now, of course, throat chakra traditionally is about communication. Remember though, if you've been following me for a while, you know that communication starts in the lower chakras. Because if you're not grounded, if you haven't got the foundations, if you haven't got the stability and the security and the safety and all the traditional aspects of the chakras, then how can you communicate? If you're not following your heart, if you're not having love and compassion for yourself, how can you communicate? Have a look at all of the people that do videos. Look at their written stuff as well. How do they communicate? You will see that some are very stilled, very stilted in their communication. It doesn't come across as passionate, as caring, as compassionate. And I hope that's how I come across, because that's who I am. Now, in here is also about trustworthy and authenticity. If you trust yourself and you trust your inner child, imagine what that does for you personally. When you trust yourself and you are trustworthy, think about the relationships that you have, how they can change. And that includes a relationship with your inner child. And of course, expression. Expression isn't just communication. Expression is many different things. So how do you express yourself? Is there ways that you feel you can express yourself? I don't want to use the word better, but that's a word we know. How can you have stronger expression, stronger communication? How can you have faith in yourself? Think about yourself as a child. When did you know you had faith? Whatever that means for you. And how did it feel? Go back to that time and bring in the feelings. And all those good feelings, bring them through. And we've got truth and confidence in here as well. What is your truth? And how are you expressing your truth? How are you being confident in your life? Can you bring in more confidence? The inner child loves to help. The inner child loves to help. Now, in business, again, it's about trustworthy. How are you showing that you're trustworthy towards your clients and potential clients? How are you trustworthy? I have seen so many things out there where I know I could not trust somebody if I worked with them, and so I don't. If I don't feel that I can trust them, I'm not going to work with them. And that is why I constantly say confidentiality, safety, security are so important to me and into the space that I hold for everybody. Whether you become a client or not, it doesn't matter. I want you to feel safe and secure within my space. And if you don't feel that, then I want to know why, because it's such a big thing for me. And in here, we've got making clear choices. As a child, could you make clear choices? Did you have the clarity to make choices? Or were you told what to do? Are you doing that now in your business? Are you getting other people to tell you what to do? Or are you standing up as the business owner and saying, these are my choices. I'm going to make the decisions. How do you show up in business? That's been this week's episode. Thank you very much for watching or listening.